So one of the things you'll notice is that when you're coming into church, you're going to see on the ground just these yellow dots that just remind us, they don't solve all of our problems, but they remind us that we want to stay a little bit apart from each other. And then when you come in, one of the first things you'll see is there's going to be a sign here that reminds us that we're going to be wearing masks in this place. We will have a mask for you. So when you do come into church, you'll see the hand sanitizer. There's going to be one of these out in the patio before you even enter the church. The doors will be open, so you don't have to touch anything. This is a completely no-touch service. Obviously, when you come by, if you want to, you bring your offerings. You can do this on the way in or on the way out. Just place your offering here, and here's how you do it. Instead of touching anything, just drop it in. Okay? Just drop it in. And then when you go to find a seat, let's say that you like to sit on the aisle. If you do so, pick one that's open. This is an open aisle. If it's not open, you're going to see a sign like this. And this sign says, "Let's spread the gospel, not germs. Thanks for understanding. This pew is closed at this time." So, good. And what we'd like to ask you to do, unless you absolutely have to sit on the very end of the pew, would you please go in all the way to where there's a rope and sit in, because we can get maybe 3 people comfortably in this pew here, okay? And then when we leave at the end of the service, you'll leave from the back first. So, and you can the pews are open on both sides, so you can walk around just so you get an idea. This is the nursery that we have covered up right now. Now with the sound system switches, that you've seen us work sometimes. And then here is an open pew. You can get probably 4 people comfortably in this one. And then here's one that's closed. The reason we did this is so that the people sitting in this pew do not have to breathe on the necks of people sitting in this pew, and so on and so forth. So try to be kind to your neighbor. And if you happen to be sitting on the aisle, I want to try to demonstrate this if I may. If you're sitting on the end and there's nobody else in this pew, what I would like you to do, and somebody wants to get in, a lot of times we're just so used to just moving a little bit out of the way, like over to here. Yeah. So what I would ask you to do is, if someone wants to sit in this pew and they want to sit down there, but they have to cross over you, don't let them do that. What we'd ask you to do is to rise and then walk a few feet this way, you see, turn around, and let them get in, and then you come back and sit down in your pew ready for the exciting sermon. Okay? Soap dispensers in the bathroom. These give you a glob in your hand, and the tendency is to want to move away before it's stopped. It will stop, and here you go. See that? It stops, you move away, and you're good. If you move your hand away too soon, you're going to get a big blob on the thing. So just hold your hand underneath it. I'm going to do it one more time. It's nice. And it's really good. It's a nice foam. It's a nice soap. It's antibacterial.